The ability to mass update customer and vendor information is built into every CenterPoint product. Depending on what CenterPoint product you have, you might have a setup of customers, vendors, and names, or you might just have a setup of names. All three of the screens have the mass update feature. I'm going to go to the setup of names to describe the feature. Mass update allows you to update detail information on your vendor and customer setups. For example, perhaps you want to update the issue 1099 check mark on some of your customers and vendors. Or maybe you want to update whether or not they're marked as a customer and what their payment terms might be. You might even want to update some of the email settings or not email and print settings for some of the documents that can be printed. Okay, so some features are available to update and some features are not. Now, if I were starting from this screen and just went ahead and went to the mass update button, it would try and do a mass update on all of my customers and vendors listed here. If I only want to do the update on a few of them, I can go ahead and highlight them. And then when I click on the mass update, it would only be doing the update to the ones that I have selected. Now I can let it select all of them. And when I'm in the mass update, I will again have the ability to select just certain ones that I want to do the update for. So I'll show you that. So I'm going to select all of them and then I'm going to go to mass update. So I don't have to do anything other than click on the mass update button. Then I'm going to click next. And it's going to ask you what kind of features within the setup of these customers and vendors that you want to update. Is it something on the general tab? Is it vendor information? Is it customer information? Is it printing information? And you might have different options when you're in the setup of vendors or the setup of customers if you have those screens on your product. I'm going to choose that I'm going to do an update of some printing settings. Okay, we previously printed all of our customer invoices. Now we're emailing them. So we want to change that setting to not print the invoice. So I'm going to click next. And then I'm going to choose the print invoice option. And it's going to have a list of all of my customers and vendors. And this is where I said if you didn't select them before you went into mass update and you wanted to only update a few of them, you can highlight them here on this screen. So you can highlight multiple ones on this screen and it'll do the mass update of just those ones. Otherwise, it's set to do the mass update on all of them. So I'm going to select all of them. And then down at the bottom, it'll say the current setting is, well, actually on the right here, it says what the current setting is. So the current setting on all of these is set to print it. I want to change it to no print. Then I'm going to click next. It's going to show me all of the ones that it's going to update to that no print. And if that's what I want, I'll click next and then I'll confirm that change and it'll make the change to the database. If I want to change another setting without exiting the mass update feature, I can click the new option and it'll take me through that whole process again. At any time throughout the wizard, if you need to go back a screen, up at the top is a left arrow that you can click on and it'll take you back one screen. Okay, I'm going to click finish and it goes ahead and it makes the update. And I can check that by going into one of my customers and vendors, and we can just check that the print customer invoices is now set to no.